On this side, there's a bracket right there. Which is what I'm missing on this side. This is the part. Really hoping that I can do this without taking the trike kit off. That would make me really happy. Looks like I probably can. It just bolts to the side right there. So that's easy enough. If I work this bracket back as far as I absolutely can, that's how much I get. Which feels like maybe it's the wrong bracket. But it's not, because I ordered it from the company and I told them the year, make, and model of the bike. I think we can go to Bikes and Coffee tomorrow. So, let's do that.
Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is he good to you? Can he do to you the things that I do? I can take you higher. I'm on fire. Oh, sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my skull. At night I wake up with the sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head, and you cool my desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my skull. At night I wake up with the sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head, and you cool my desire. Oh, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire.
Slam on the brakes as hard as you can. Everything. So if you come to any of these, well, first time, I was just as a grocery store.
Thing?
I do some.
Okay.
Skiing. I enjoyed Bikes and Coffee Charlottesville. It was a small event, and the other thing is that today there's a couple of other events going on. Like there's the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, which I didn't attend because I'm not a distinguished or gentle. But I think a lot of people went to that, and I think there's something else. There's always something, right? But I met some cool people there. There wasn't a whole lot to do. It's at a coffee shop called Jaybird Supply and Coffee Roasters, which is probably my favorite coffee shop in Charlottesville at this point. So it's nice to go there and get a coffee. Some neat people, some neat bikes. Look forward to going again soon. I don't know. That's all I really have for this video. I'd really appreciate it if you take a minute and subscribe to my channel and like the video and comment if you have anything to say. It doesn't even have to be all that special. Just say hi and I'll say hi back. I don't know, there's something about like the little bell. You all know how YouTube works. I don't, but I'm sure you do. I don't know. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. It's really an honor to me that anybody comes and watches my content. I don't know. I'm tired. But I had a good day. And the motorcycle did well enough. There's still not completely 100% sure about those rear brakes. But I forgot to tell you, after my most recent breakdown, and I hate to be able to use that terminology, but that is what it is. I did take the motorcycle back to the shop, and yeah, that was on a Monday, so they weren't open, of course. So I called them Tuesday morning and told them sort of some of the things that were going on, and they did the thing that mechanics do of telling me that none of that could possibly be anything that they had anything to do with, right? So I was like, okay, fine. So I was getting a little frustrated. You know, I was out of money to mess with it, and I felt like they were probably going to charge me for anything they wanted to do, and I was frustrated with them for not getting it right the first time around anyway. So I was like, I can't right now. I can't deal with this. And so my wife went up to get the key, and she said when she went in there, they started getting really nervous. She knows how to take care of business sometimes, and they were telling her that they really like to take trike kit off and ride it around and just make sure everything was going okay. And she said, well, that's what he said he was going to do. You told him the brakes to be fine. Nothing you did should have made them not work. And so that's his plan too. And then they really got motivated to keep the bike and promised not to charge us for anything that they did. So we left it up there. Then when I went that evening, apparently they did whatever they did and said that, well, yeah, in fact, like something, the brakes had shifted and they tightened up some other stuff, real sort of vague. We're really getting the impression that they messed up somewhere and kind of knew it, put it on and say that's good enough. I don't know. They're brake people. I mean, they do alignments and tires and brakes, but I took my RV up there one time for the brake work, and I've never really felt like it was quite right since, and I don't really feel like my motorcycle is. And brakes are supposed to be like their wheelhouse, right? That's your pun of the day. I'm frustrated with them. I'm sorry to keep harping on it, but it's very frustrating. Like my motorcycle is the most expensive thing I've ever bought, aside from like a house, which I financed, but I've never financed a vehicle. All the vehicles I buy with cash. And I bought my motorcycle with cash. I've never spent that much money on anything in my life. And so I knew going into it that in order to justify it, the motorcycle was going to have to be sort of my primary form of transportation. And it is. So it's not like a toy or a hobby or something I can set aside for a little while. It's very important to me that it run, and I'm very frustrated with my mechanic. I think I'm going to have to see other mechanic around. I don't know. But it is what it is right now. So that's that little update. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.